You ever feel like everyone around you doesn't want to see you win? That's actually because they don't. 6 years ago when I started chasing my goals, I thought everyone was gonna be rooting for me just like I was rooting for them. But then friends started taking jabs at me disguised as jokes. People were talking behind my back saying it'll be funny when he fails. All of that. I was just doing my thing and everyone had something to say. But then I realized it's always coming from someone not chasing their dreams. They want to see you fail. Because if you do succeed in building your dream life, it threatens their cope that they shouldn't chase their dreams because it's not possible and they should take the safe route. If you fail, it justifies their actions. They can say, oh yeah, that's why I don't chase my dreams. It's not possible. Look at him. Look how stupid he looks. But if you succeed, that destroys their worldview and they're gonna be jealous. It's never someone above you or someone actually chasing their dreams. They're too busy doing their own thing. They're too happy with their own lives to look down on you. It's always someone out of the game watching the arena. But get excited because you get to disappoint them. They're preying on your downfall. They're rooting against you. They're hoping to see you fail. They're hoping to see you give up. Do not give them that satisfaction. Make your supporters proud and make your haters disappointed. Lock in. Because trust me when I say it's going to be beautiful to see the look on their faces when you make it.
What's up guys, thanks for joining me. I'm super excited for another workout with y'all, this time hitting shoulders and arms, a great day. It's another late night lift, which is such a great time. I get to talk with you guys, I get to clear my mind after a long day. I'm really excited. Let's get into the pre-workout stack. First I'm having a banana and crackers. It's always great to have some fruit for energy, and the cracker has salt, which is great for pumps and energy as well. As always, some honey, my favorite. And as for my pre-workout drink, I combine Gorilla Mode Lightning Pre with Gorilla Mode Nitric, which is the pump powder. I do this to get a crazy pump and have crazy high energy and performance. As always, I'm gonna go through my entire workout, every exercise, every set, give you some tips along the way, and just talk about life. Let's do it.
Don't give up. Not after everything you've been through. Not after all of those nights you promised yourself you'd make it happen. Not after all of those days you felt completely alone and pushed through anyways. You owe it to yourself to make it happen. You've suffered way too much to not see it through, to not win. Trust me, I know it's hard, but I also know you have more in you. But if you quit now, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. I know you have one more day in you, and you know it too. You were given this vision for a reason. There's a reason this dream keeps you up at night. I don't care if you have to slow down. You just have to keep pushing forward. Because these obstacles aren't for forever. You just have to outlast them. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but at some point the obstacles are gonna let up, you're gonna get lucky, and in the end, you're gonna be standing there. It's your dream life because you never stop pushing forward. Please just give it one more day. Whenever you want to prioritize a muscle and you're training it with both a compound and an isolation movement, you should start with a compound. If I start with the isolation, the lateral raises, my lateral delts are tired. Because they're tired, front delts and the triceps and everything else take over, and the lateral delts get almost no work from the shoulder press. However, if I start with the shoulder press, everything's fresh, everything works together, so I hit the lateral delts very well, as well as the front delts, triceps, and then I can isolate them and destroy them on lateral raises. Good set. You need to let yourself miss more shots. Post a video that flops, ask that person out and get rejected. Try a new workout routine that ends up sucking. If you're succeeding at everything you're doing, you have no idea how much more you could be doing. So you have to fail more. And then once you fail more, you'll realize it's not that deep. You're still alive and you can learn from it and get even better. And you can live knowing whatever you did just wasn't possible, it wasn't for you. Instead of wondering, what if I'd asked that person out? What if I'd posted that video? You know who has the most missed shots of all time? LeBron James. You know what he's gonna be remembered for? Not that. He's gonna be remembered for being one of the greatest of all time, for being the all-time points leader and so much more. Miss more shots. As always, resting in between arms to make sure I'm training both arms equally. You're not gonna want to hear this, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. No one cares. No one cares that you got unlucky. No one cares that it wasn't given to you. No one cares that you weren't born talented or genius. No one cares. Everyone just cares about the results. It's unfair, but it's just the way life is. So you can spend all this time complaining about your starting point, how so many other people have it so much better, and that's true. But after all that complaining, you're gonna be in the exact same spot. While someone else in an even worse situation than you will have put their head down, put in the work, and gotten past you. So put in so much work, it doesn't even matter what cards you've been dealt. You're going to make your dreams happen through sheer will. Some people make fun of me for studying over 200 straight days for the SAT going, oh, I didn't study at all and I got the same score as you. That's great, congrats. Genuinely, I'm super impressed. But at the end of the day, I'm just not that smart, so I had to outwork that. Outwork the cards you've been dealt. The problem is you think you have time. You tell yourself, I'll start when life isn't so crazy. I'll start when life slows down. I'll start when I'm ready. The truth is life never slows down. You're never ready. You have to get started now. If you wait for the perfect time, you're gonna blink and be 60 years old wondering where all the time went. You start now, you make time for it regardless of what else is going on in your life, and you learn as you go. You make mistakes, you learn from them, you fail again, you fail again. It's all part of the process. But the clock is ticking as we speak, and every second you waste, someone else is getting ahead of you. This is your sign to lock in right now. Now we're gonna hit the brachialis with a set to failure of hammer curls. No warm up necessary since we already hit bicep curls, which hit them indirectly. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. It means the world that you watch my videos, that you support me, that we're all getting better together. Comment any questions you have and I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to help you guys. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Let's keep crushing it. Stay locked in.